Hey boys, welcome back to the second episode in our Young Guns career mode. Just looking at the, we've got all backs actually in the reserves. I was looking to see who I could bring on, and we're keeping it the same as first game. We did get a win, so no real need to change it up too much, but it just shows sort of the depth we have, especially in the outside backs. For the Nines, that's just the Nines squad. Obviously, the main squad is a fair bit more. As taking on the Seagulls, who, oh yeah, so they you'll see Taniela Paseka there for the Seagulls. I forgot to take him out of the team, but I don't think he's even playing for us in this game, so it's not a huge deal. I think I did take Manasi Fanu. I don't know. I always forget how to pronounce his last name, but I did take him out of the Seagulls because he probably will. He's a quality young player. His defense needs some work, but he's very good in attack. His first proper season last year, and he's pretty solid. So wouldn't be surprised to see more of him. As right here, it's going to be a beautiful ball out to Jesse Ramian. I was trying. Oh, it's going to look so ridiculous. I was trying to just bide a little bit of time and put in a little kick back in the middle. It's pretty tough to do. I know I pulled it off somehow in our Storm Nines game with Adokar, I think it was, but it's very difficult to actually pull off, as Brandon Smith absolutely takes someone's head off. Good lord, as Curacao is going to take the 2 points on offer. A bit strange for Nines, but that's what they do. The AI, they love it. But that Hawaii shot, that was one of the most brutal ones I've ever seen on the game. Just, it's the same as all the others, but just the pace I came out of the line with to just rattle him. The only thing that's annoying about those high shots, it would be so much better as Kalen Ponga here, a little fullback battle, but Trbojevic wins that one. It'd be so much better if the animation completed. I want to see, if you do a high shot, it's a penalty. The least they could do is finish the animation where you just literally just knock them senseless. Put them on the ground, you know? It's just a big swinging arm like that around the throat. They're gonna be on the deck. So, you know, the way the game does it is when you do the high shot, it just stops it instantly. So it's very underwhelming. You give away the penalty and there's no sort of reward. It's just annoying when you do it because, yeah, it's just a penalty, risk of suspension. But at least if it was an animation of you do the high shot and they just get absolutely ironed out with it, I mean, it would at least be exciting to watch. It's Kalen Ponga. That was just magical play to set up his outside man, but yeah, that's just a little thing that it's always sort of bugged me that it just stops dead in his tracks. As we throw the intercept here, Manta Power, probably not the forward you want to give it to. He's very quick for a big guy, very powerful, but thankfully Nick Kotrick rounded him up. Unfortunately, Brendan Elliott, was he a new? Did he sign with the Seals last year? Didn't play? No, I think he did sign just this year, Elliott, and he's sort of a guy that is a fringe first grader, but he's probably going to get some decent opportunities at the Seagulls. The fact that, well, now that Tom Trbojevic is going to be out injured potentially for maybe a couple of rounds at the start, maybe none, maybe one, maybe two, who knows, but he might be out. And then also the fact that Dylan Walker, I don't really know what's going on with Dylan Walker. Is he going to get sacked? I don't know. He probably should. I don't, that's sort of I'm not going to get into this too much, but I just don't, I sometimes just don't understand. I know clubs want to look after themselves, as right here, AJ Brimson, once again, he's just the support master, you know. Probably you would expect the fullback to be up in the line, but it's always AJ Brimson, which is great to see from the young fella. Quick as well. Very good quality young player. I'm excited to see how he goes in his second year at the Titans, but I just sometimes don't understand it. I mean, like, guys, you know, that, like, guys get sacked and, like, get pretty harsh punishments for a lot of, like, you know, they get drunk and they do some silly things out on the town, which, you know, most young guys and even girls do that shit, like, on a weekly basis, you know, and it's just because they're footy players, it's highlighted more, but you know what I'm saying. Like, obviously there's worse cases than others, but a lot of that gets blown up a lot. And then Dylan Walker, he's getting charged with domestic abuse. Now, I don't know, maybe it's not, he's not guilty. I actually don't know the full case to it, so, you know, that's why I'm not going to get too much into it. But I feel like a lot of times with that, like, you know, just get rid of him. You know, he's not a legend of the game. Like, I don't really see the point of trying to protect a guy like that. I mean, he's a good NRL player, but I mean, he's a dime a dozen, really. You know, so yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes a bit strange. Yeah, but we're not going to get too much into that. I probably talked about it too much. Again, like, I don't know the full circumstance. I don't like to really, you know, I don't mind talking about stuff like that, but without knowing whether or not it's, like, completely factual or, like, set in stone. You don't want to make, you know, say, oh, he should be out of the game. Potentially, he might not have done anything wrong, but who knows, dude? Who knows? But we are going to score once again. That man, AJ Brimson, he's got 4 tries in 2 games with the Young Guns. That was a bit. It was a bit of a lucky one, but I mean, if the pass had found our target, we would have scored anyway. As Martin DePau straight through some poor defense. I rushed out of the line. I tried to shut it down, but I knew he was going to pass it to him. I just left a gaping hole in the defense, and the Seagulls here with DePau. Again, he's been an absolute monster in this game. It's last tackle. A couple of minutes left. 14-12 to the Seagulls. This one is kicked through, and Tommy Jabojevic almost scores. That was almost game, set, and match as Manasi there crabs across field. Beautiful ball. David Fafita gets it on to Kotrick. Can't get around the scramble. So we got a minute left to potentially score a match winner. See what we can do. It's Cameron Murray here, straight through a gap, palms off one, tries to get the pass, couldn't get the offload away as Manasi in dummy half here takes a little scamper, gets the ball onto Jesse Ramey and onto Jaden Sewer. He also gets held up. It's pretty nice play, but we're just creeping closer, dude. There's not much time left. We got to score pretty quickly. That's a beautiful ball. David Fafita onto Fine, who he can't get it, and that is the game. Can you believe it? That was a quality set of 5, but well, set of 4. We only got 4 tackles, but there we go. Brimson man of the match. Hopefully, guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.